What is up, y'all? It is your boy Weeppeeler in the house with an extra special video today. This is part one of a two-part special. I'm going to show you guys. We actually did a merger war with WeepsPeeps, so it was our Weepsimals or Clanipeeps, whatever you guys want to call it. Instead of doing a search at the same time and trying to get matched up against WeepsPeeps, I decided it might be a better thing to do a merger war, so that way everybody gets in on the action. So, going to do part one today, part two tomorrow. Going to show you guys 4 war raids from both. Check out this win, 84 to 63. I got 200 clan XP, 1.1 million resources of each gold and elixir, and 5700 DE, by far my most ever resource bonus. So awesome stuff. You guys did great. Got to give props to WeepsPeeps. You guys came in and did your thing. So our saving grace, they got a lot of 1 stars on our bases, a couple 2 stars in the middle, and some 3 stars on our lower Town Hall 10s, lower Town Hall 8s, so nothing really going on right there. Our side 2-starred everybody except number 5 and 3-starred some of their lower bases. Gonna start from the top, gonna show 4 raids today, 4 raids tomorrow, give you guys the glory. You guys did great, so let's start from the top. A lot of good raids on 1 through 6. 5 proved to be pretty difficult, could not crack the code, had 3 hits on that. I got 50%, just missed the Town Hall. I had like 2 XP left, or 2 HP left on it, could not get it, and I was pretty bummed about that. But let's go into Matt's raid right here. It was a freaking doozy. Let's pause it. 1 minute 38 seconds. He actually lava looned. Check it out. The golem coming in on the top right here, knocking out most of the defenses around and getting his Archer Queen into where the Inferno and the AD are, and then he looned from the bottom. It was just a really freaking disgusting raid. At the end, I think he had probably 15 out of those 20 balloons left. It was just a dominating raid, absolutely from the beginning. So 2 Lava Hounds on each of the 2 bottom air defenses, taking a lot of firepower, but nothing too bad right there. They're able to soak up a ton of damage as they have the most HP in the game. And then, as you can see, drops 2 rage spells on both of the air defenses, a ton of loons getting into the center, and basically freezing, I think, the left air defense right there. The right one does go down with the Archer Queen, and it's just a fantastic raid at this point. Basically, a couple minions coming in. Dude had a Lava Hound in his clan castle. What the heck was he thinking? That's an absolutely terrible move right there. This guy could not have put anything worse in the clan castle, in my opinion. A couple wizards probably would have been a little bit better. Witches would have been pretty bad too, as he went all air defense, but that is a freaking dominating raid. There are basically no defenses left except 1 Tesla on the left-hand side, and everything is moving over to that. It's not even going to get all of the loons drops. It's going to go down before even anything can go, or all of them can go. So that's a really great raid. His Archer Queen takes out the Town Hall. He's at 90% right now. Basically has all of his loons still alive. Tons of pups. Hero is still alive. The big BK is still alive. And that's a dominating raid, man. That does not get any better than that. We went in watching this, and he dropped the golem. I'm like, all right. And then I'm looking at his troops. I'm like, dude, he's gonna lava loon. Oh my gosh, he's gonna go lava loon. Dominating raid. King Matt, nice job right there. So that's the first one of the episode. Let's move our way down to number 10. Feek did a great job. We'll actually show you guys real quick. Seb got 92%. Alcer got 50%. Let's go in and show Feek's raid right here. Very nicely done. Let's pause it real quick. Actually, let's not pause it real quick. I'll talk over the raid. We were telling him to logo wipe. Basically, he said he was new to it, never really did it before, but I'm sure he's seen a lot of raids that were logo wipes. Pretty effective against Town Hall 9s, especially when you have a base like this. Pretty symmetrical, but all of your air defenses in the middle. Super fail right there. You cannot do that. That does not make any sense to have all 4 air defenses in the middle. The only time it would really work is not even really work, but you could do like a Lava Hound, Lava Loonian attack. But basically, once you get into the middle, the air defenses are going to get absolutely crunched. And once they do go down, there's nothing really else to attack with. So basically going in here, dropping the loons in from the backside. He actually hit it from the perfect spot, man. I really didn't think he was going to come from that angle, but it was a great job. Got all of his troops into the center. Town Hall goes down real quick. He's going to get 50%, I think, before he even gets out of the core. And that is key right there. He's dropping his loons in, I think, from the bottom right-hand side. There's 3 loons right there, and then 3 more come on the other Archer Tower. I was wondering if he was going to come in from this Archer Tower, but he decided to go in on this side, and he said he watched the replay, and apparently there were air bombs or seeking air mines or something from the top, and that's why he decided not to go from that angle. So well played to him. He's watching the replays. A lot of you guys do not watch the replays, and I gotta tell you, man, it's the downfall of a lot of second cleanup attacks. You have to watch the replays. You have to see where traps are. You have to see where secret, skeleton traps and things like that, and it makes a big difference in a second raid, especially trying to pick up that 3rd star. So basically, all the defenses are down. It's cleanup from here. Archers on the bottom on the elixir collector. And domination, man, he's got 4, maybe 3 loons left. Looks like they're all clumped together. Got a witch going there. He's got a P.E.K.K.A. I mean, that's just killer right there. So a lot of troops left. We'll speed it up a little bit. That dark elixir storage is going to take a lot of firepower. He's only got a bunch of archers on it, but look at them doing some good work. That's a nice job right there. 100% 3-star raid by my boy Fecal Matter. Awesome stuff. Great to have you in the war right there. So let's move on to Friends of P. So what we showed you, 1, 2. This one's going to be 3. Friends of P had a great attack on this one. It was a race against the clock at the end. Basically, he brought a gob with him. It was funny, man. I didn't expect that. I think he said it in the chat. He's ready with his gobs, and then he went in to attack, and I'm like, dude, he's got a gob. So coming in, strong side where the clan castle is. No lure. Just going to bring in his troops. Good drop on the whiz, and the P.E.K.K.A.'s getting him into that heal spell. Basically, the clan castle troops go down pretty quick. The balloon did get a hit on a couple of them, but that's a good job by taking those guys out. Little clump action right there. Good jump spell. Pre-anticipating what's going to happen with his troops, and most of them do a pretty good job of going toward the jump spell. Right here, I did see his golem and his BK move to the side. I'm like, no, we got to get into the core, but he did get the P.E.K.K.A.s into the core. And that's a good move right there. He was holding off on his Archer Queen, and I didn't know what he was doing at this point. I'm like, why doesn't he have his Archer Queen in there? What's going on? And is he going to drop it in there? If he does, it's going to go around the side. I was having all sorts of conflicting emotions during this raid, but he's got all of his P.E.K.K.A.s in the middle. Dude, dropping the heal spell, getting good HP left on those guys. And basically, he drops the the Archer Queen from the backside, which I was like very impressed and kind of, shocked. I was like, damn, where the hell is AQ coming in from? And then she comes in from that side, basically to clean up some of the defenses. And once the wizards take out those and the archer tower, she's able to knock out the wizard tower so that most of the troops are going to stay alive on the backside. And keeping those P.E.K.K.A.s alive and the golems taking the hits is huge right there. And at this point, the BK is moving down to the southern part of the base. The P.E.K.K.A.s are chopping through, going to take care of that Archer Tower, and the Wizards are going to clean up those Elixir Collectors on the side. The Archer Queen is taking some damage right there. She has already used her Iron Cheek. I always say that. The Iron Cloak, dang it. And here comes the BK, the P.E.K.K.A.s, and a couple Wizards coming in. There was a giant bomb, I think, around here, or a spring trap or something that knocked out some Wiz. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's losing some firepower. The Golem's still doing good. As long as they can break through that wall, that's great because he's going to sponge some of the damage. I think there's a G-bomb right here, if I'm not mistaken, if I can remember from watching it before. Yeah, G-bomb, so takes down a Wiz, takes down a few of the hit points from the P.E.K.K.A. and the BK. Right now, we're like, he's got a race against time. He's got 38 seconds. I think he can do it. Basically, there's no walls really in his way except for the Archer Queen, but she ends up going in right here. There was a spot where she was able to get through. Most of his guys are almost dead. There's an Archer Queen and a cannon left. An Archer Tower and a cannon left. She's able to knock down the Archer Tower, and right here we got a P.E.K.K.A. alive, and I knew at this point it was game over. Just a race against the clock. The P.E.K.K.A.'s going to move down. The cannon's going to get taken out by the Archer Queen, and the P.E.K.K.A. will do his work and knock out both of the gold collectors for a beautiful, beautiful 3-star raid. Awesome stuff, man. Very impressed with that. It was kind of like, it looked like it was good, and then it looked like it was sour, and then it looked like it was good again. So awesome, awesome raid right there. Great to get the 3-star and the 100%. So Harry is going to be the 4th raid right here. Number 14 does another logo wipe. He was looking around. I saw him doing this in WeepsPeeps, and I'm like, dude, another basic base right here that's going to be logo wipeable simply because there's air defenses right smack in the middle. They're all stuck right there. Great jump spell, breaking into the center, no spot for G-bombs, which is perfect. P.E.K.K.A.'s right there was a tricky shot, and what he did here was sprinkle in the Wiz from behind to knock out those collectors and force the P.E.K.K.A.'s into the center, which was great. Once he dropped the 2 P.E.K.K.A.'s, I'm like, what the heck is he doing? He's doing it too early, but it really was a good drop to keep the P.E.K.K.A.'s going into the center. And this guy's base really was a poor design. He's a lot of traps over on these sides, obviously where there are spaces, but right where Harry came in, really no spot for traps, and that really ended up ruining a lot of his his base defense right there. So got most of his troops into the center, actually all of them into the center, nothing really on the sides. Taking a lot of damage and a lot of hits and a lot of stop from the clan castle. But once you take them out with the heal spell, basically the P.E.K.K.A.s have full power. The BK has full power. There are a lot of wizards, a lot of Harrys left on the middle, and that's perfect because once they take down the Expo and work on the air defenses, basically you can drop the loons in from the backside. I forgot where he dropped them in from. Okay, so on the archer towers, which is good. Basically, everything is locked onto those golems still, so very, very good loon drop. Basically able to one-pop everything right there. Teslas did take out the P.E.K.K.A.s, and that's a damaging effect right there because they can really do a lot of damage on the loons once they turn onto them, and that was a problem. The Archer Queen still has her Iron Cloak left, and at this point, I think he's going to turn it on right there, boom, so that the P.E.K.K.A.s turn onto the Archer, and really able to take out the rest of the defenses. The cannon can't do anything against the loons, and basically only one archer tower left, and that will not have enough firepower to take out the remaining loons and the cleanup, which the Archer Queen is in range for a lot of this stuff. So she's going to knock through that wall and then basically take out everything that is left in her path. And that's a great raid, man. We're going to speed it up just a little bit since there are a lot of bases left that she had to cut through. All right, let's go back here. Great stuff, man. Really, really impressed with the logo wipe. It's one of my favorite raids. I think it's just so dominating for a Town Hall 9. It really works against a lot. Being as I'm a Town Hall 10, I do have an extra heal or an extra rage spell that I can bring in with me, and a lot of times it does make a big difference. But Town Hall 9's upgraded with high-level heroes can do a lot of work against other Town Hall 9s, especially if they're not super upgraded. So take out the air defenses, drop in the loons from the backside, speed up the raid so that you can watch she get 100%. And awesome stuff, man. Really impressed with that raid. And 100% for Harry. First War in Clanimals. Awesome stuff. So Clanipeeps or WeepsPeeps, whatever you guys want to call it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Spread it out by dropping the like button. I'll get episode 2 out tomorrow. We're going to show 4 more raids. You guys did awesome, man. So I'll show the war results one more time. There is a website called clashcallers.com. I'm actually going to start archiving all of our wars on there so you can see who does what in each war. And also, we're thinking of doing a merger war maybe once every other week, maybe bi-weekly. We're thinking of doing it maybe once a month, but maybe every other week is good. We can bang out some more XP, get everybody in. And it's a lot of fun, man. I mean, the chat was moving a lot more than it normally does in Clanimals, and it's difficult for me to really monitor these wars during the weekdays, so probably do a search day on like a Friday, war on Saturday, something like that. So I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. It was a hell of a lot of fun, man. A lot more fun than I really anticipated. I thought it was going to be kind of, you know, awkward having a couple people in from the other clan, but it was really good, and I appreciated it and had a great old time. So thank you guys for watching. Again, I know I said it already, but drop a like. Thank you, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. We'll be right back.